Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Teddi Mellencamp is in need of money or attention or both, because there's no other reason to explain the following. John Mellencamp's daughter has just launched another podcast. She already has a podcast with Tamra Judge. Now she just launched a different one with Erika Jayne, her former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills co-star. And I honestly don't understand what differentiates the two podcasts. Nothing except different co-hosts. All right, I did a little research, and allegedly her new podcast with Erika is going to be more pop culture, whereas her podcast with Tamra is specifically everything Bravo universe, Bravo-verse. So they talk a lot about Housewives and all the other Bravo shows, whatever other Bravo shows are, Southern Charm, Below Deck, I don't freaking know, whatevs, you know. But it's already confusing because on the debut episode of her podcast with Erika, she talks a lot about her split from her husband, Edwin. We'll get to that in a second. But if you were worried, if you care, if you're one of the listeners of her podcast with Tamra, it's not going away. Teddi replied to a comment on social media saying that she sold out Tamra, saying, nope, this, her new show with Erika, is under the 2 T's in a Pod umbrella, and me and Tam do about 5 podcasts a week together. Okay. My podcast co-host and I just do 2. A regular one and our Patreon. Check both out. And as I mentioned on the first episode of her show with Erika, Teddi talks about her split from her husband, confessing, so I live at Kyle's. Kyle being Kyle Richards, another former co-star of hers on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and a very good friend. Do you really? Erika responded. Teddi said that she's sleeping in the glam room. That's my bedroom now. No, are you serious? Erika asked. Up there? I thought you were living in the house in the back. Why live in the house in the back when you can live in the main house with your bestie? Or are they more than just besties? Is she the new Morgan Wade? I hear Kyle likes to ride horses too. That is a practice for very wealthy people who divorce with children, and it's somewhat common. Teddi explains, it's where the kids stay and the parents come and go, meaning they still have the family home and the kids live there all 7 days of the week, and she and her husband come and go when it's their days to be with the kids. Quote, so the kids never have to leave. Both Edwin and I leave when the other one sleeps, but we can both be there for sporting events and such. We're completely happy to be around one another. Teddi explains that they are amicable, despite her alleged infidelity. And Teddi is very grateful for her friend. She says, thankfully, Kyle has let me do that, stay with her. So I just zip on over now to the family home. It's close, it's easy. She cooks sometimes. Sounds like fun as divorce can be. Kyle Richards is a good friend. Plus, also, she's going through her own marital drama with my dear Uncle Mauricio. So she's got a lot more space, and her daughters are, most of them, out of the house already. So, bienvenida, prima Teddi. We've learned a lot today. Thoughts on all that we've discussed? Let me know in the comments section.